I'm not sleeping on the street. I'm a capable human being.
Making conscious next steps.
I'm a conscious human being.
Seeing growth really happen.
We some hip hop niggas, like we don't need to vocalize it to make shit like that's what I can
I promise y'all,
12-hour day
my
type
stomach broke.
Listeners, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. You're now listening to the Fly Hip Hop Podcast. I got some beautiful guests with me today. I got peace and love to the population. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your favorite host, Remy Supreme.
Your boy Danny O'Fay.
We got the big homie with us today, my nigga Qwan.
Yeah, Yung Qwan, man. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Good, bro. Good, man. How about you?
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Nah, it's an honor for real, man. How you been?
It's been chilling, man. You know, working. Trying to get this, working on this music, you know.
Trapping in all ways.
Always, you know.
Word. Well, man, as you know, we really want to use this platform as a way for creatives and artists to get their story told and just get a little more exposure to the background of artists and everything, man. So let's take it from the beginning. Where are you from?
I was born in D.C., you know, grew up in Maryland, back and forth to Maryland, Virginia. Just been there, DMV, you know, my whole life. I say half my life Maryland, half my life Virginia.
Okay, yeah, I was just going to ask where you spend most of the time.
Yeah, my family all in Maryland, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we the only ones out here in Virginia.
What brought y'all out here?
Shit, just some family shit, you know. I say my aunt probably was the first one to move out here after my uncle got killed and shit. So I guess just to get away from where we was at, you know what I'm saying, our old neighborhoods and shit.
Word. How do you die, if you don't mind talking about it?
I mean, you know, he got killed, you know, just
some street shit?
Yeah, street shit, yeah. And then once he came out here, I guess my mom followed, so. And my dad was hustling and shit too, so that just moved us out here to get away from that.
Word.
Yeah.
How do you compare the areas?
Oh, it's way different, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think it's a blessing I moved out here. You know what I'm saying? I get to learn how shit work, how people, you know, how to deal with people and shit. So I mean, it's been a blessing. How old we was? I probably was like, when we first moved out here, I was probably like 6, 7, and stayed out here like 2-3 years. Moved back to Maryland, and then came back out here 8th grade. Been out here since.
Okay.
So yeah.
You've been in this area for the most part in Virginia?
Yeah, this area. Yeah. Sterling, but yeah, this area. Hell yeah. Man.
Word. And you played ball for a little bit, right?
Yeah, played ball too out here.
How'd you get started in that?
Shit, watching my brother. You know, watching him. For real, he the reason I wanted to move out here, because I was gonna stay with my dad when I was in Maryland, and then I seen this nigga. You know, he was balling. He was in the newspapers and shit. And that's what I just see. I used to be on there's a website, Game Day magazine. So I used to watch all his games live and shit.
Word.
And then I was like, bro, I gotta get out here. And my school I was gonna go to was trash. So Thomas Stone, you know, no disrespect, but it was trash. Yeah.
It's funny that you said, because I came up playing with your brother and shit. So yeah, like I realized that y'all have had similar paths. Like, you were nice in high school.
Yeah.
Did you have aspirations to play in college? Or?
Oh yeah, no, I played in college for 2 years. Okay. Yeah, I went to Shepherd, graduating out of high school, played there for a little bit as a freshman. Word. And then I had transferred to Cal. I took a year off, transferred to Cal right outside Pittsburgh. So and it was just, I say at Shepherd, it was more like grades. I had to go to summer school and shit. And then there's a lot of shit going on at home, so I had to take a year off. And then I ended up playing in Cal. And then that's when I started finding like this music shit. That's when that's how it came about, for real.
How'd you get introduced that over at Cal? Was this roommates or something?
Nah, like I was rapping for a minute. I've been rapping since like, I wrote my first rap at like 12, 13. I was trash though. You know what I'm saying? And then I say like sophomore year, I remember I tried to do a remix to Too Deep for an intro.
The J. Cole joint, yeah.
Man, that shit was trash. Like trash.
Trying to be too deep.
Yeah. I tried to go too hard on that shit for my first time. And so that, I think that was like 16. And I don't know, just started practicing. And I just started just getting better and better. And then at Cal, I noticed myself, like, I wouldn't even, like, I come out of class when I get a little break, because, you know, we got football schedule, so, like, we'd be busy, and in between, like, classes and shit, I'd just be recording. I had my mic in the closet, and just recording all night, all day.
Yeah. And
then that's how it just starts, like, clicking for me.
How'd you, like, actually stop playing football? Did the season just end, or?
Nah, it was actually, like, financial, because I was out of state and shit.
Yeah,
and at the time, the school didn't have scholarships for everybody, so it was, like, a tryout type of year. And, I don't know. It was just like shit was just popping off back home, and then I couldn't afford it at the end of the day. So it was just like, all right, if I'm gonna do this rap shit, I gotta be 100% in. Yeah. And then so that's what I was doing, just been cooking up.
It's crazy you say that though, because Blueface kind of got a similar story too. Like that nigga was a hard, like full on football, and then he just switched up and went to rap. That's kind of tight. You fuck with Blueface?
Yeah, he straight. He alright. He I fuck with some of his shit. I fuck with the Bleed It John.
Yeah. He got some jokes, man.
Yeah, it was just hard.
Did you actually record your first song?
Did we record it? I think I tried to, but I took it off. I think him and Eric, Rip and Eric did the shit. They ended up doing it because they was a little ready before me.
Yeah. They've been doing it for a minute, man.
Yeah, they have. So
shout out to him. I want to talk about that real quick though. About it's SFOG. Y'all changed the meaning behind that, the acronym. Yeah, is it still
a squad full of gods? But I made like a section off of that, like Godbody. You know what I'm saying? Just knowledge, wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Freedom, understanding. That's like the base of it. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge of self.
Definitely.
So that's like my section of it. So, just Godbody. You know what I'm saying?
Where you like fuck with 5%ers and shit, or you just got woke to it on your own?
Just got woke to it. You know, you're just going through life and shit, and then doing my own research. You know what I'm saying? Going through different experiences and shit. And I feel like I just found out like a lot of shit start with yourself. You know
Definitely.
What I'm saying? How you think is going to affect how your life going to be. So I think that's where it kind of took hold of. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I'm a full believer in that, bro. Your mind is definitely the most powerful thing you got, and you can definitely manifest anything from that. Do you like get into meditation and stuff too, or you just still?
I'm not into that yet. Nah? But one day.
Yeah. Word, I feel you.
I smoke for meditation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. There's a whole lot of different forms of it for sure, man. People do it and don't even realize it. Even like recording music, you can be meditating, listening to music. You know, that's meditating and shit too.
Do you remember the first album that you really fucked with, like that you connected with?
First album. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the first album. Actually, no. My first album I ever bought was "Get Rich or Die Trying."
Damn.
50 Cent.
Yeah. Damn.
I remember when that first came, and I was little too. I was like 6 maybe when that shit came out. But I remember him and Eminem. Like that's who I used to fuck with the most. Right. And then like growing up, I started realizing like, even noticing like the type of music I make now, it's from what I used to listen to growing up. You know what I'm saying? So like my aunt used to play like DMX. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Tupac. That's probably like the most influential to me. Tupac, Biggie and shit like that. So I think like low key not knowing, you know what I'm saying, that's what like formed like my mind type shit. You know
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope that you keep those like old school artists like still influenced, because you're pretty young too, ain't you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
23.
23, yeah, man. A lot of 23-year-olds don't know about Pac and Big like that.
No bullshit. And like Ghetto Boys too. I remember my dad used to listen to Ghetto Boys, Scarface and all them.
Man,
so like,
that's major.
Yeah.
Where we were just talking about Scarface and Mike Dean on Russ's episode.
Scarface the truth. That nigga nice.
Yeah. He a legend, bro.
He be telling them stories. Like that's the type of shit I be trying to be on.
Hell yeah. So how would you describe your rap style? Would you say is it more storytelling?
It's storytelling. Right now I'm still trying to find it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit come out, you know, just telling stories of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because it come from a real place. So it's like it's kind of weird how like it come about. You know what I'm saying? Like, but storytelling, I feel like I could do some turn up shit if I want to, but right now it's just
you got a few girl jumps too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, a few girls jump. Yeah, I'm trying to do all things. I'm not trying to be in the box.
Word.
You know what I'm saying, it's one type of music.
Especially if Pac is an influence, Pac was everywhere.
Yeah, so I'm saying all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be big. You know, can't just stick. I don't want to be like a street rapper or none shit like that. Like I don't think that's my type of lane. You know what I'm saying?
Word. You want to talk about the Too Real video?
Yeah, man. So how was that process? Like first of all, the song is hard. Too Real. Song
Appreciate
is hard.
it.
If y'all haven't checked it, go peep it on YouTube. Go check the video. Too Real by Qwan and shit is vicious.
Who directed that jump?
My man, Legicity. We just met through Instagram. I seen some of his videos going through his page or something, and he was posting like book me and shit. So I checked out his YouTube page, and he was nice.
Yeah.
And then we had this song. I was like, man, we gotta get a video to this. Like, it wouldn't be the same if I didn't have a video. You know what I'm saying? If I dropped it, it wouldn't hit the same. So I mean, that's pretty much how it came about. I told him, I hit him up. I was like, yeah, I got a video for you. Sent over the song. I already know how I want it shot. And then we booked it. Came over the spot, and then we just shot that shit.
Y'all shot at the crib?
Yeah, one day.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That shit looks tight as fuck too, though.
That shit was fun. That shit was lit.
Is it doing some numbers?
Yeah, I think it's like 5K right now. That's just my first video coming out. So I just know once I build, like, you know what I'm saying, consistencies, sky's the limit. Yeah.
How'd you, do you like look into marketing and stuff? How did you find that exposure, do you think? Or is it just natural from knowing people around the way?
I think just
5K is a nice amount of numbers for the first video.
Yeah, I think just knowing people. cause I kind of got a resume. You know, people know I rap, so and. You know, no cocky shit. Nobody ever told me I was like trash.
Yeah.
So they knew I had. I was alright. You know what I'm saying? So they just listen. I say probably out of curiosity, see like, all right, what this nigga doing? You know what I'm saying? How he sound. And then as the years went by, I just got better. So I think just off my name type shit. You know, people just look at it. And then the niggas I be around, people we know a lot of people around here. We've been around here a while. So yeah, it just went like that. I feel like
Okay,
I don't have no. I don't know, you know.
Nah, I feel
I'm
you.
blessed though. 5K, shit, that's
up,
straight.
especially,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Nothing, you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
What's up?
you know, did our own little form of marketing. You know, posted, you know, Instagram, regular shit. You know, yeah, Twitter shit.
So with the Godbody group, is that a group? Is it gonna be like a collective, or is it just
Yeah.
Qwan?
It's we got a couple artists. It's me. We got my man C's. Rip going, he coming out the cut, you know, when he ready.
Yeah.
When he ready, he always here.
Y'all got some fire features together,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, nah, we do. We got some nice songs, man. That's pretty much the artist, you know what I'm saying? My boy Dorian, he more like the head of marketing shit. He's good with that type of shit. So
Word.
I let him, like when I drop music, I let him do everything. Like,
Okay.
He take over my Instagram and everything. He just do it because he like that type of shit. So let him do it. Yeah, it's more like a team type of thing, you know.
Got you.
And right now I got the most, like, I'm ready right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's my time, you know.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Now, that's what's up, man. Because I feel like that's one of the biggest things that's changing in rap is like niggas really doing it for themselves, you know, and having the right people around them to. So you don't need the record labels, you don't need the record deals anymore. You can do everything within your friend group, you know.
It's crazy. Like you really could do it with your friend group, the people you put around you. That shit's important.
Yeah.
I feel like we got the right people right now. We just gotta come up with this. We getting this plan together, and we just gotta execute. And I think
It sounds like y'all got a plan. Like you
Yeah.
said, you got a marketer, you
Yeah.
got the features, you know what I'm saying, you coming out as the artist. So I'm excited to see what y'all got coming, man.
hell yeah, man. We got a lot coming, man. We got this EP coming out real soon. Soul Food.
That's the name of the EP.
Yeah, soul food. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. You know, food for the soul. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this type of feel, you know, it's more like my introduction. Like, cause most of my songs people heard has always been like features and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this gonna be like my first time. Is just like 5 songs, just me on it. You know what I'm saying? And my sound and you know what I'm saying, my introduction. I feel like you know what I'm saying, what I'm representing type shit.
So speaking of soul food and Godbody, have you changed your diet since you've
Man, I need
learned
to. I got-
learned any of these Godbody facts?
Man, I got this little gut going on.
I
and
know you
shit,
still ain't out
man.
here
This
eating
shit
pork,
crazy,
bro. Tell me
man.
you gave up pork at least.
I love bacon.
Man.
Nah, man, but I need to change, though. I need to change for real, man. Shit
That's like the
crazy.
first rule of Godbody, fam.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. I know. I need to get my shit together, man.
Nah, I got you. That shit ain't easy, bro.
It
That
ain't.
shit is not easy at all.
I'm gonna definitely try, man. It's gonna happen.
Man, one of your tracks that stood out to me a lot was the 100 jump featuring Tommy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's way back.
Yeah,
Way
yeah.
back.
But y'all had like, the flow. What I liked about it a lot was the flow y'all had. Y'all had that back and forth like
Yeah.
Jada and Style
Yeah.
shit. Where'd that come from? Where'd that idea come from?
Cause the original song, cause that's like a remix.
Mm-hmm.
So 100 is Wale and Meek Mill, and they went back and forth on it.
Okay, word.
And so that's kind of like how I got the idea.
Got you.
Yeah. I don't even think it wasn't gonna be Tommy at first. And then we were just in the studio at the same time type shit. This was
Okay.
like after high school. This was a high school.
Is that old? Word. Oh yeah, I guess it is like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Word.
That was probably my first song I did actually recording.
Damn.
Like, that I put out type shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That joint's fire. That shit go hard as fuck.
Yeah, I fuck with it too. Like, listening back, I gotta listen back again. But I heard that shit like a couple weeks ago. I was just going through my old shit.
So is that what a lot of your earlier music was kind of going on other people's beats and just like
Yeah.
remaking them and shit,
Yeah.
remixing?
Yeah,
Like
until
that-
I started like just finding my writing skills. You know what I'm saying? And it just came about natural. You know, and it like I feel like when you rap, it's different when you got something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like-
Hell yeah.
And I feel like that's what no shot at nobody around here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? If you listen to it, sound a little forced. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm just trying to be me. So when you hear my music, it ain't really no big difference. Like you see me, like, oh, I ain't expect him to be like this. You know what I'm saying?
There's
like,
a lot of that.
yeah. So it's like that's how I just try to make it, man. I try to be myself. So yeah.
Did that help you find your voice? Like just getting on these beats and freestyling? Did that help you figure out what it is that you wanted to do?
Yeah, I just kept going. I say like trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of songs I hear some shit I write. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. And I be needing their opinion. Like I need them to keep that shit real. You know what I'm saying? If that shit don't sound good, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, niggas need that period with whatever you doing.
Hell
Niggas
yeah.
need that positive feedback. Not even just positive, but that honest feedback.
Yeah, when you have the right team around you, like the sky's the limit, and it sounds like you have a very good team around you.
Yeah.
That's powerful, man. That's powerful.
We solid, man. I love these niggas, man. This shit crazy.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the squad.
Out my Godbody team. Yeah. Shout out Jeff too, man. I seen this nigga come up. This shit crazy. He started in the basement.
Yeah.
Like literally, like in the basement, the room. Came over there. It'd be hot as shit in the room and shit. Rapping. We gotta keep the door open, man. This shit is crazy. Bro. We got a studio now, you know.
Yeah, you seen the evolution for real, man. Shout out to Fruit Studios, man. We came a long way.
Yeah, man. Shout out Fruit Studios, man. Book y'all sessions.
Facts, man. How would you say your surroundings have shaped your creativity as far as your music goes?
I think it was very influential because I think if I ain't see some of the shit that I seen growing up, you know what I'm saying, dealing with personal shit with my family, you know what I'm saying, I probably wouldn't even rap. I don't know, like
it wouldn't be the same. To talk about.
Yeah, it wouldn't have nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I think like those struggles I went through, and people gonna get to know me. You know what I'm saying, through my music. You going they're gonna hear what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think that shit just molded me. You know what I'm saying? And then being here helped me. Like I feel like it's gonna help me in the long run because you know what I'm saying, I know how to talk. You know, so I can articulate. I know how to be around people and shit. You know?
Yeah, different cultures and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like you speak a little bit on it on some of the songs that you have now, like on the songs that you got coming on the EP. Are you gonna dive deeper into the family stuff? And
Oh yeah,
you're talking about now?
for sure. Yeah, I gotta let them know. You know, like where we coming from. You know what I'm saying? The shit I had to go through, the pain we felt. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta do this.
You got a date yet for the EP? A release date?
I'm aiming for like the next 2 weeks.
Oh, okay,
word. Yeah, next 2 weeks, yeah.
Word.
Yeah, about to drop this Blood Ties joint probably the next couple days. You know what I'm saying? Get it building up.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna drop this EP, and then we just gonna keep going from there.
Got you.
Yeah, consistency. That's the year. Yeah.
So you got videos and stuff coming out with that?
Yeah, got them. Got a couple booked. You guys just gotta shoot them now.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What are you not liking about? Because you kind of. When did you say you started taking music seriously? Let's start from
probably around like 2016.
Okay.
2016.
Like 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Okay. Word.
Probably when I really was like, all right, I'm all right. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? That's 2016.
So far, like, what have you noticed, and what type of things have you experienced that you're not really fucking with or liking?
Like
stop cussing, man.
I say I gotta get like social media. I gotta get better with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like posting like that.
Right.
I'm more of a private person.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be the main thing, like, cause you know you gotta be on the social media if you want to do this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want my social media to take over this rap. You know
right.
You know, most people got like gimmicks, like Tekashi, the shit he did outside of rap.
Yeah.
Helped this. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be music.
Yeah, his antics was bigger than his music. For real,
crazy.
I mean, I guess it depends. Like, you know, J. Cole, he don't post too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe it's because he's already at that level. But he was always a private person
Yeah.
as well. So I mean, it can be done, especially if the content, like your musical content, is there. People gonna
they're gonna listen to it. Yeah.
Definitely. Even Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z too. Yeah, that's the hopes. Trying to make it happen.
Have you performed any shows yet?
Not yet, man. That's that's one of the goals this year we
Okay.
talked about. I'm trying to get some shows done. Yeah, that's probably the big one. But I needed the music first. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do this music, and then we're gonna get the shows out the way.
I know you said you got a marketing guy. Is he taking care of that? Like looking for shows and stuff to
Yeah.
book,
Yeah, actually, talking to Jeff a couple times about it too. You know, that we went to I forget what bar it was, and I think it was like Fairfax or Herndon or something. They was performing at
the Epicure show.
Yeah. I think he's over Orion.
Yeah.
Orion. Yeah. He was there and a couple others, and I was just watching, but that's the type of shit I'm trying, get on this. Yeah.
Have you ever thought about like opening for like some of the acts that come through? So like I don't know, was it Jiffy Lube?
Capital.
Capital.
Yeah, Capital Arena.
Well,
DC.
I definitely would. You know, I wouldn't mind opening at all. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you're never too big to open.
Are you nervous for your first show?
Kinda. I don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'd be alright though.
Yeah.
Where
you played on the stage. You played football. You played.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think I'd be alright. And I always been good at like public speaking.
Okay.
So, like that. When I went to college, I actually took a public speaking class and shit. So that kind of helped me. Yeah. So I think I'd be alright. Probably a little nervous, but I'd be straight.
Not to jinx or not to say that it won't, because you definitely on your way there. Mm-hmm. But if you wasn't to do music, what would you see yourself doing as a career? Other than football, I guess.
Yeah, other than football, bro, I don't even know, man. I guess trying to own something of my own type of business or something. But
like an entrepreneur of some sort.
Entrepreneur type of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Cause I already know like what the street shit to do to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seen that shit firsthand. So
where.
I don't know.
Yeah, cause like you said with the public speaking thing, it seems like you got interest in a lot of other things too. So I was just wondering if you had any.
I look at it like this music
things.
shit is more like a transportation to something else. What I'm trying to do, you know. What I'm saying? Because honestly, I don't want to be a rapper like my whole life. Like I'm trying to own some shit what Jeezy be doing. You know what I'm saying? With them type of moves, like where he don't even have to rap if he don't want to.
Right.
Like that's how I'm trying to do. I'm trying to own some shit.
Hustle been saying a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Since he came out.
Hell yeah.
Rap is definitely a vehicle. Like if you take it the right way, same thing with like football. You know what I'm saying? If you take it the right way, you can do a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, and that's kind of why I quit football too, because I feel like I found my voice. Like I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? My friends gotta hear me.
Yeah,
That's how I felt.
Especially with the state of the NFL right now, man.
Yeah.
You probably had a good time to walk away from that shit.
Yeah, NFL. I don't know what's going on with them. You hear about the Robert Kraft? You know Robert Kraft shit?
I don't get how niggas. If we gonna talk about that for a second, I don't get how you have that much money and you get caught up in something like soliciting prostitution. Like you should have people on call. Like, yo, I need a shorty. Pull up, have them pull up. You know.
But you know what?
Was it a massage parlor?
I was talking to my man the other day. I was like, yo, you notice how after he started fucking with Meek and all that, like,
they coming for him.
He get arrested for the prostitution.
Yo, it's crazy you say that because I think that's a very real thing, bro. I think that's a very real thing.
And he really affecting change. Like people get out of jail, like what he doing, like.
And they won't come for you for that shit, man. Even we were talking about the 21 Savage shit on the last week's episode. Like, his visa expired 13 years ago, but as soon as he had the lyric talking about the immigration border stuff, that's when ICE decided to come for him. You know what I mean? So
I heard that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's weird, man.
It is.
It's real conspiracy shit. But we don't got to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, we be here all day. Yeah,
that's a whole nother episode. That's a whole episode. What's one of your favorite songs that you've done so far?
One of my favorites. I say one of my favorite on a soul food junk. I say probably the Blood Ties. It's probably one of my favorites. The one that y'all just heard. That's one of my favorites.
I really fuck with the top to bottom junk, like how you shouted out all the homies and shit. That was pretty tight too.
Yeah, that shit. I had fun writing that shit. I was laughing like writing that shit. Like how can I fit these motherfuckers?
Incorporate all the homies in it.
And then like people was mad at the end. Like,
why you ain't leave me on?
My name? Yeah.
Is that why y'all was laughing?
I couldn't even find that fucking rhyme to say your name.
Nah, that shit was pretty hard, man. I feel like that shows how much you really care about your people around you. Like you guys really got blood ties. Like you guys are really connected and support each other. That's tight.
Like, cause it's years. Like we dreamed about this shit like way back, man. I mean, just having conversations for like hours, bro. Just talking like, yo, like when we get on, son, like we gotta do this, we gotta do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Hours just talking like, yo, we gotta do this, and they be like, yo, Qwan, like, nigga, you it, bro. You gotta go do this. Like, you the one. We let's go. And you know that's crazy because these people my age, you know what I'm saying, and for them to believe in me like that shit mean a lot to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And most of them are older than me, so. And I feel like that just showed like how much they fuck with me, so it's only right. Like
that's something we
fucking
talked
them back.
about a couple weeks ago. We're talking about like people in the area. It's hard for them to see the vision because you come from where they come from. So they don't want to believe it, but you have a whole team of people from this area that see you and they know that. Sometimes you got some good support, so you definitely must.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's crazy because like they really like believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Most people, they be like, nah, bro, I'm trying to rap. Like.
Right.
I'm trying to like they really took a back seat. Like was like, yo, like nigga, are you ready now? All right, go ahead. Like, do you? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's what a leader should do, man. That's a real leader quality is recognizing your strength and other strengths and knowing how to play those in the right way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Being able to put yourself in the back seat and recognize that it's someone else's turn. Like,
yeah, no, that's big, and that shit meant a lot for me. So I feel like I gotta go hard now. You know what I'm saying?
So with some of the plotting y'all been doing, what's like? What do you think is gonna be your biggest purchase when you get that first big check? Yeah. What's gonna be the first big purchase?
We gotta buy a crib.
Okay,
we ain't never
of
had
course,
shit.
Of course.
we never had shit. Gotta buy a crib, and then for real, man, I'm just trying to buy land.
Word.
Like, believe it or not, like, of course, everybody want the car. I want a car too. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm trying to buy some land. Yeah. I'm really trying to own some shit.
Right.
You know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Way far ahead.
Yeah, bro.
Get the car.
Yeah.
Investments.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Buy a little bit of jewelry, but I never been much of a jewelry person like that anyway. So.
Yeah,
I fuck with the Jason. I had to grab it when I saw it. I was like, yeah, I gotta get this jump. But no, we definitely we try and buy shit. We owning everything.
Word.
Like that.
What's something that you really want to do? Who's somebody you want to collaborate with right now? Even in this area, it doesn't have to be like mainstream.
Mainstream. I'm gonna say in this area, I fuck with Kev Mula.
Okay.
Yeah. I fuck with him. We spoke about it, but I think I was at school around that time. But other than that, for real, just Kev Mula. I fuck with what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing and shit.
Yeah,
and
Jeff been talking about him a lot.
Yeah, then my niggas, of course. And what's my little nigga name? Friday.
Oh yeah, Friday night.
I'm trying to fuck with Friday.
Yeah.
I fuck with him. He hard.
Where Russ was talking to us about him too, man. I haven't listened to too much of his shit, but apparently that stuff is pretty good. But what about mainstream? Like who would be some big artists that you would love to collaborate with?
I was telling my man Dorian the other day, on my first album, I'm trying to get Rick Ross, I'm trying to get Cole, and those probably my top two, Rick Ross, Cole.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I fuck with Rick Ross. Yeah.
Word. That's dope.
Yeah.
Cole's been doing a lot of features.
Hell yeah, he been doing his thing.
He was on Offset's album. I was so surprised to hear that shit.
Man, I've been fucking with Cole for the longest though, since like 2009, bro. Like I think the Come Up was his first one. Yeah, the Come Up, I've been on it ever since.
I was asking Jeff for a check fact because he a Cole fan, crazy too.
Cole, yeah, the Come Up, right? That's the first one. Yeah, he been great ever since.
Yeah, I was sleeping on him for a while, man. I was one of them niggas that would call him one of those depressing rappers and shit, just cause like I used to hate on him for real. I used to hate on him tough, but he got fire shit, especially his last album KOD. Like that was one album where it wasn't depressing. Like it was very up. It was like an up vibe to it. It wasn't just about
that's
the
one that
feelings.
sold you, like.
I mean, no, I've been sold. I've been sold for sure. Like I recognized and I always respected it. I just could never get into it unless I was just like if I was feeling that type of way. You know what I mean?
Is it too deep?
Yeah, it's too deep for me. Like,
deep as fuck.
and it's like all of it is too deep. It's not just a few songs. It's not just
like
one
the
or two.
whole
Yeah,
joke,
bro,
top
the
to
whole
bottom.
project is deep as fuck. It's like, man, I feel that, but I ain't trying to feel that. Exactly, man.
Think about some shit.
For real. Nah, Cole's fire though. You fuck with any like underground artists? Anybody that's upcoming, like, but still like on a mainstream level?
Don Q.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck with Don Q. Would you consider Herbo like underground?
Yeah, definitely, bro. And I actually,
Herbo.
His last album was really fire too, bro. That OK jump.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was super hard.
Dirt.
Word.
Fuck with his last shit.
Word.
And then who else I be listening to? Kevin Gates, Mozzie.
Okay, word.
Yeah, Mozzie. Yeah, Mozzie hard as fuck. That was probably my top.
Did you ever fuck with Jeezy when he was like out and popping? Because I feel like your sound is real similar a little bit.
I did a little bit, but I ain't gonna say I can't lie. I never really like listen to Jeezy like all his shit, but the ones I do listen to, I fuck with Jeezy.
Word.
Yeah,
Cause like there's like a realness vibe to it, but then there's just like the storytelling part and like the clarity of the lyrics and everything. I feel like there's a real similar style between y'all two.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's a compliment because Jeezy a legend.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He a big goat.
What's one of the best pieces of advice you've been given, like either from a coach, somebody on your team, anybody?
Just in life.
Yeah, man. Something that for real like resonates with you still, like you think back to it, type shit.
I'd say my best advice I got probably from my dad. He just told me, you know what I'm saying, just think, be a thinker, you know what I'm saying, like be a leader type shit, you know what I'm saying. And he always he just kept it real with me, you know what I'm saying. Every consequence every action got a consequence, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And I say just think, you know what I'm saying, when I don't know, that's always stuck with me. He told me just be myself, you know what I'm saying. So I just take that, like be a thinking man, you know what I'm saying. Shit, I'm trying to win that life, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, he give me great advice though. There's plenty of shit I could say. But that's the one that first came out. Like, just be a thinking man. You know.
That's powerful
do you
too.
Feel like you ever like compromised? You feel like you ever switched up who you were, like to fit in or something like that, or to I don't know.
I say maybe when I first moved out here, cause they, I slang different, talking and shit, dress different. Right. So people didn't understand me and shit. They were like, well, what is he talking? You know how white people.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
What's a
shit.
John?
Yeah. Like, and then, but it only took like a year to get over that shit. Like, I tried to I wouldn't say I tried to fit in, but I tried to like change who I was to make it like easier for them to accept me type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was only like till I got to high school, and then it was like, fuck that. Like,
right.
I ain't. This is who I can't hide this.
Word.
Yeah.
But you mentioned your pops. Are your parents involved with your music? Are they aware of what's going on with your music, and sound, and everything? They support it.
They fans. Yeah, they fuck with it.
Word.
Like my dad be telling me, like he fuck with that 2 real one too. Like,
okay.
he started giving me advice. Like he like, yo, like you really do this. I don't think he knew how serious I was. I told him before, like years ago, like, hey, Dad, I could rap. Like, and he would just say like, yeah, but you know, you need something else, like, you know, backup plans and shit. Right. And then I think that video probably sold him like, yeah, hey, Dad, I could rap. You know what I'm saying? And my mom love it. Like she always tell me like, just tell our story. You know, when I talk to her, like,
that's fire.
I can tell her what I can say what I want. Like it's my point of view. You know what I'm saying? And she just encouraged it, like, you know what I'm saying? Tell your truth. That's what she told me.
That's fire. They still listen to hip hop nowadays. I would assume, yeah.
Hell yeah, she love. She said, don't mind fuck with the baby. Yeah, she fuck with the baby. I don't know if you heard of the baby from North Carolina. Yeah,
I ain't familiar. I'm not hip.
You gotta listen to him.
He fire?
Yeah, he more recent. Yeah.
I think it's one of the actors, the dude off Atlanta. He posted some shit about him.
Okay,
that's how I got put on.
Word.
And that's what I'm saying. He a new rapper, so she be keeping up with him.
That's crazy. That's what's up.
But yeah, they still listen to rap.
Word. That's what's up.
But yeah, man, you said your dad said like you should have a backup plan. Like I'm one of the people, I don't believe in that. Like if you feel something, you gotta be 100% all in. Do you feel like you have a backup plan or
nah?
Okay.
Cause I'm the same way. Like, but it took me a while to realize that, like, man, a backup plan, like you setting yourself up, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause you always gonna be thinking in the back of your mind, like subconsciously, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This not gonna work. But you can't be thinking like that. Like, if you gonna believe in some shit, you gotta believe in it. Yeah. And I feel like, and you speak shit into existence. You know what I'm saying? Once you start believing that shit in your head, like it's gonna come out in reality. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you know what I'm saying? You keep doing it, keep practicing what you're trying to do. You're gonna bring it about, and that's how I feel about it. That's how I go about life. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it worked for me. Like I remember my senior year, I was like, I'm gonna score 20 touchdowns. Like after the season, I was like, I'm gonna score 20 touchdowns. And I worked like for 20 touchdowns. Yeah, I got 20 touchdowns on the dot.
That's crazy.
On the dot, and that's when I knew, like, all right, yeah, this shit like be a thinking man. You know what I'm saying? Think this shit out. You could do it, and just put the work behind it. So I think that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just get this work, in the studio, get this shit out.
What's been like one of the biggest struggle for you musically so far? Would you say
musically?
Yeah.
I say just. Probably videos. I probably could do more videos. Okay. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we've been hustling, stacking up to get that.
Yeah, because that do cost some money, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we just trying to save for a budget. You know.
Word.
Get that shit out. I say that's the hardest part, just visuals, because that's what motherfuckers like to see nowadays.
You don't ever struggle with like writer's block or like creativity and shit?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes. Like I could go weeks without writing, and then one day it just come out, boom, come out with a whole song quick as shit. Yeah. Like it just be weird like that. Like lately, I ain't even been writing. Like, I just been coming here and I like punch in, like just rap and then clear it up and then write it like that. Okay. That shit been helping because it get done faster than like my first take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like my first flow. Yeah. So I fuck with that. That's why I'm start practicing.
Is there any producers around this area that you've been connecting with heavy? Like, is that where most of your beat come from or anything?
Nah, I'm big on YouTube. Okay. On YouTube, my man Jeff mix it for me.
You know Jeff low-key a producer on some Jones.
That's my producer right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I let him do his thing on my shit. So, and it's been working. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing our thing. So.
Are there any type of beats that you look for? Like, do you type in like J. Cole type beat or something like that?
Sometimes I be looking for the like the low beats, like with like 20K views and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or 100K probably the most I go. I don't like 500,000 views. I don't want to hear somebody else on the shit. Word. So I try to go for the ones that's
undiscovered.
Yeah, type shit. So I type any type of beat. Okay. Yeah.
But to that, is there any artist that you want to be compared to that you like look for their type of sound or?
If you had to like describe your music to
somebody, shit. I say I put like a mix of J. Cole in my shit. I try to talk that the boss talk like Jeezy, Rick Ross. Mm-hmm. So I mean, just in that type of mix up. I don't know. Then make with me in it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I try to take bits and pieces from, you know, certain shit that make them great, I feel like, and I just try to mix that shit, and we'll mix my own thing at the end, so it sound like me. Like I don't want to sound like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be original.
Word. You know what would you say is your biggest influence on your work, on your music?
Biggest influence? Yeah. Like musically? Or,
yeah, musically.
Musically. I say probably some of the people I listen to. Like I listen to Nipsey. I fuck with like his business mind. You know what I'm saying? Like his rebellious type of against society type of shit that he be on. You know
and he's real woke too. He's dropping that Dr. Seppi documentary that's coming out soon.
Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the type of shit I'll be on naturally. Like naturally, I watch documentaries. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind reading and shit. Like
word.
Like so, it's just like I guess this shit I learned, and I guess my opinion on like how I think the world should be ran. And, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Then Nipsey. Who else influence?
You mentioned Rick Ross. I'm sure
Rick Ross,
he got that boss
Jay-Z,
motivation.
Yeah, Jeezy. That's probably Meek. I fuck with Meek, of course. That's probably one of my favorite rappers for real. That's probably about it.
What about in life? Who would you say keeps you motivated? Who keeps you? Who influences you to do what you're doing?
For real, I say my pops. You know what I'm saying? We on and. So our relationship sometimes we don't talk a lot, you know what I'm saying. But when we talk for hours, you know what I'm saying. He just like we ain't miss a beat or nothing, you know what I'm saying. And we just talk, you know what I'm saying. He just I tell him what's going on and shit. I feel like our conversations we have important, you know what I'm saying, because he always keep me on the right track. Like I feel like when we talk, he say the right shit to keep me like, all right, you know, so you on the right track, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I guess probably my pops.
So,
yeah.
Well, what can we expect from you this year? Like I know you said you got the tape drop or the EP dropping in 2 weeks. What else can we expect from you? First show, 2019?
Yeah, first show 2019 for sure. Hell yeah, first show. My first mixtape. It's gonna be a lot of firsts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of firsts.
Let the people know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. First.
So the EP is the first one too. So
the EP, my first first project is just me. You know what I'm saying?
It's called Soul Food, right?
Called Soul Food. Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop another EP right after that. You know what I'm saying? Probably total opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Lots of features or something?
Nah, maybe a couple features, but just more upbeat, more turn up. You know what I'm saying? More fun.
Word.
Yeah, so just so you know what I'm saying, to show the difference. Like it's not just the type of music you gonna get from me type shit.
Yeah.
And then my first official mixtape, I was just telling on the way here. You know, I feel like it's gonna be like what the come up is to J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? What Cushion Orange Juice is to Wiz and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be my first. Like this what in years to come they're gonna come back to this tape and like this gonna be my first. Yeah.
Just don't fall off like Wiz, man. Because niggas don't fuck with none of the Wiz's new shit.
Wiz, the joint currency was tough.
It's chill.
He took it back to 09 on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took it back to 09 on that one. But yeah, Wiz be chilling. Wiz be in the cut. But yeah, man, it's gonna be. I think this year gonna be the year, man.
Anything else big? Any more videos dropping this year?
We're gonna try to get a couple. I don't know which ones yet. But yeah, we're gonna try to get at least 2 or 3 done. Damn. Like the real soon. Like we try and work, you know what I'm saying?
Where would you like to see Godbody in 5 years? As a
label,
brand,
Godbody Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? As a label, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep this shit at home, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna sign people
in this area.
DMV, you know what I'm saying? VA. I feel like Virginia right now, we just need that artist. We don't have no artists, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna take us over. So I feel like, and right now it's like a race. Everybody racing to get there, you know what I'm saying? And it's that time, you know what I'm saying? VA is getting put on the map.
That's a fact.
So Godbody is the label. Are you still repping SFOG?
Yeah. That's it's like an umbrella. Okay. It's like, you know what I'm saying, SFOG the umbrella. You got Godbody and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just you know, because we just can't get rid of SFOG like that. We've been doing that shit for a long time. So yeah. So yeah, I just needed something. Not saying I just wanted my own. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just my Godbody shit. You know what I'm saying? Godbody click, and that's just how we gonna do it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get this label started or something.
Got you, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, how can people get in touch with you, man? Drop the socials.
You can hit me on Instagram, Godbody Qwan. You can hit me on Twitter, SFOG Qwan.
Shout out to Twitter, man. I feel like niggas be sleeping on Twitter, bro.
I be on Twitter laughing like shit, man.
Twitter's lit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Twitter's lit.
I be laughing on Twitter.
Twitter's low key making changes out here.
Is,
like
Twitter's straight.
Niggas gotta watch what they saying just because of Twitter.
Hit me on my Instagram, SoundCloud, SFOG Qwan too. Yeah.
You got YouTube?
YouTube, yeah. What's the motherfucker? Hey, Dorian, what's the YouTube, bro? Yeah, Yung Qwan. That's the YouTube page.
It's
YUNG Qwan. Yeah, Qwan. Yeah, QWAN. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Got you. Cool, man. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Definitely next album, next mixtape. We want you to come on. We gonna talk about that. Get us some more exposure.
We definitely gonna work some more.
Get some more background to that.
Like I said, I fuck with what y'all been doing, man. Just keep doing it.
Appreciate
it's
you,
only
bro.
up from here, man.
Appreciate you, love, man. Danny, let the people know where they can find you.
Yeah, man, y'all can always check me out. IG is OK_Ofe. And then, as always, check out at Strong Black Fathers. Dope content, make you laugh, make you smile.
Yeah, man. And don't forget to follow Fruit Studios. That's Fruit Studios _VA. Or you can book the session at fruitstudiosva.com. Right on 731 Eldon Street. Make sure y'all come out here if you're in the DMV area. Heart of Herndon, man. We out here with that. Don't forget to follow Flyer Population on all social medias. We on all platforms except Tidal. We got to find a way to get on Tidal. But we on everything else. So FLYYR Population. Go follow us, subscribe, like, comment, share, tell the world. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate the love. Episode 27, we in the book.
Yeah, episode 27, man. Yeah,
appreciate
God bless,
you, bro.
Man.
Thank you, man.
Yep.